You could see the way she's looking at him is different than the way that she was looking at Casey. She was looking at Casey in a more nurturing way. The way that she's looking at Cole right now, to me, it's a little more of an attracted way. What's up, everybody? My name is Anthony Resinello. I am a social and relationship coach, otherwise known as a dating expert. If you want to know what that is, you're a little bit confused, look in the description. I wrote it out for you. Today, we are going to focus on two star-crossed lovers, or are they? Two stars of the show Riverdale. Something that I've never seen because I'm a 35-year-old man, but I've gotten so many requests for it. Why the frick not react to it? After all, I liked seeing Cole in Friends when he was a little child, and he was also in that movie Big Daddy with Adam Sandler, and he was also on Drake and Josh, or Zach and Cody, or whatever the hell show it was on Disney Channel that was pretty dope. Today's video came to be because my lovely subscribers voted for which video I should react to today. Now, if you want to help me decide what videos I should react to, what couples I should react to, just go into my Instagram. The link is in the description. Follow me over there, and every week I put up a poll for who to react to next. Let's get started.
Cole is one of the smartest person that I'm friends with. He's incredibly passionate about art, about photography, about acting, and I really admire that.
Lily was a tough egg to crack. She's very shy at first and reserved. And I think it was about halfway into the first season she started letting people in, truly. And she's one of those people that consistently pushes me to be better at the arts that I'm pursuing, and that's just the kind of person she is. She inspires excellence out of everybody she works with.
Lily is one of my best friends in the world. Extremely sweet and passionate and kind and goofy and authentic. And she constantly pushes me to be the best version of me.
We're both from Cleveland, so we immediately had that in common. He is one of the funniest people I've ever met. He always makes me laugh. He's the only person who will dab with me, which is, you know, very close to my heart.
When I first met Casey, I was like, oh God, here we go, a musical theater kid. But Casey has really helped me through quite a bit up in Vancouver, which when you're working for 10 months away from everything you know, it can be quite isolating, and give me the attention that I may not even know I wanted in that moment. He's always just like the perfect person to talk to.
I think Cole is the first to challenge me because he's so smart and he pushes me to be smarter. He also is, underneath his dark, moody, artsy self, quite a fun, youthful guy that just loves making people happy.
I thought his voice was annoying. That was my first impression. I was like, that guy's got an annoying voice. And now it's grown on me, I guess.
This is so weird.
This is great, just accept it.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I feel as though I could have done it in complete silence and just truly enjoyed being with you both.
I feel like my enjoyment of that was like the laughter. I feel like this exercise would work really well for people who maybe don't hug as often as we actually do.
Yeah, we hug all the time.
Yeah, we're usually kissing on the mouth.
Now that smirk that Lily made right over there, I don't know what that means, but it's telling me something, because facial expressions are always saying something. That's why they're called expressions. So why she kind of smirked, like, does that mean that those two were secretly hooking up, secretly smooching behind the camera? Or does that mean that she's just like, God, Cole is such a card. He's such a silly goose all the time. I don't know. The important thing to know about reading facial expressions and body language and tone is that you are able to accurately assess that person's emotion, but you are never able to know why they are making that emotion. And everyone that's more interested in learning about reading people and body language and facial expressions and tonality, it's very important to make that distinction. You can never know why somebody is expressing what they're expressing.
Casey always tells people to look on the bright side, which you do. Every time I come to you with a problem or a situation, you're like, yeah, but But look at it this way, and you always encourage optimism, which is great for someone like me who kind of is naturally a pessimist.
Now, the way that Lily just spoke to Casey, it seemed more like she was talking to him in a way that was nurturing, almost like somebody that she takes care of. It almost looks like Casey comes to Lily to confide in her. And she looked like she had those eyes like, Casey, almost like she was a babysitter or like a mom coming to her son. Listen, the great benefit of me watching this is I know nothing about these people. I've never seen videos of them before, at least as adults. So I'm coming to this completely cold. Whatever comments I make that you agree with or you disagree with, or you say, Anthony, you're kind of on track here, put it in the comments. Let me know. I'm really curious.
Lily, you always look and beam beauty. You make me laugh so hard, I'm gonna pee.
Oh, yeah.
And when I make you laugh, it makes my heart smile.
The way that Casey just interacted with Lily, it looked like he was really forcing out his emotions in a way that he might not have done before exactly in that way. I am sure that these two shower each other with compliments all the time, but when it comes to a place where they really have to get earnest, what does earnest mean? It means without any joking whatsoever. It is sincere as hell. It looked like he was really, like a little bit of him was joking because he looked like he wasn't good at reading or something like that, but I think that was him masking some feelings from underneath. And then after he got over that little joke of acting like he couldn't read that well, it became more almost as though he was forcing out these words because he was almost scared to say them. Again, this is all speculation. It's just a guess on my part. The only difference between me and other people is that I have spent time meeting thousands and thousands and thousands of strangers at bars, parks, parties, wherever, you name it, and really being able to study people's facial expressions when they speak to me, and ask them how they're feeling when they express whatever they do. So I've become pretty good at seeing how people are feeling. Now again, my guesses as to why they express something, that's always up in the air. I could never truly know. It's always just educated guesses.
Hard worker, because I've seen you edit your photos after a photo shoot and you spend hours and hours editing them to the best of your, you're your own harshest critic. And I said, you're very loyal to your family, because you are.
Maybe your mother inspired this in you, but you are by nature a caretaker and an extremely nurturing person. You just want to make people feel better and help people get through whatever they're getting through. And I think that's a really admirable quality in someone.
Thank you.
Now, the way that Lily looked at Cole right there was from an admiration standpoint. She looked like, man, I really look up to him. I really see him as somebody that I admire. Does that mean that she's in love with him? Does that mean that she's super attracted to him? I don't know. But I can see that she truly does admire Cole to an elevated level, different than other people.
Casey, you are a master conversationalist. Your years of training, whether it was in the theatrical arts or whether you've just had it inside of you, you are so easy to talk to, but you also know your way around a conversation perfectly. Your desired outcome is never something selfish, it's always wholesome and pure, and you are a master of making people feel better through talking.
That made me emotional.
Cole is my favorite person to go out to eat with, because we both enjoy going out to eat, but I love watching like what you order. So we've gone to many restaurants many times, so it's fun to watch you order different things.
Look how bashful he becomes.
So the way that Lily is looking at Cole right there, again, it is telling me that she has a little bit of this attraction. And what she does is she has this like held back smile in her face where she kind of, I can't do it because I'm an ugly idiot, but the way she kind of smirks and holds back her feelings. And then she kind of looks at him with this little sparkle in her eye. You could see the way she's looking at him is different than the way that she was looking at Casey. She was looking at Casey in a more nurturing way. The way that she's looking at Cole right now, to me, it's a little more of an attracted way. Something where she admires him. She admires maybe his intelligence. She admires the way he carries himself. Again, I'm not sure, but this is just what I'm getting after a cold read.
I'm definitely better at giving compliments than I am receiving them.
You cannot receive
I'm
compliments.
horrible at receiving
That's
compliments.
okay. I feel very
feels very
sad
good.
now. Like I would like to cry. But like in a good way.
Yeah.
Like it just makes me realize how much I love the people that I work with.
Now, I like that about Lily's personality, where she has this very calm presence to her when she speaks. And you could see that when she expresses her vulnerabilities, like I feel very sad now, like I'd like to cry, she's completely free when she does it. There's no, I feel really sad now. Like she's not playing around with her emotions. When she expresses something, she just says it straight. That's a really admirable quality about her. It's something I find really interesting about people, and something that I admire in people when they just express themselves freely without putting on any jazz onto it, without putting any spice onto it, or without holding it back so much. It's just very calm and it flows freely. I like that.
I feel like this works a lot better for people who are actually afraid of falling this short distance. Even if I fell, I don't think it would be a big deal. 1, 2.
See, now you're gonna catch it. Oh, hello. That's ahead.
You guys really are bad.
I'm not nervous at all. I'm going full force. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thanks, guys.
That was more of a dip.
This has probably been the most memorable moment of my day.
Yeah, probably
Of
a
my
Sam
life.
Comic-Con.
Of my life,
Yeah.
pretty much.
It's like a nice little check-in.
No, it was very sweet.
Yeah,
It is.
I like it.
And Vanessa's a little piece of popcorn. Just want to catch her like pop.
Kettle corn.
I can't truly see from that small interaction whether they were dating at the time. I don't even know them enough to know if they're dating right now. But what I can see is that Lily does have this admiration for Cole, an elevated admiration that is kind of going towards an attraction in what I saw. Now, are they dating now? I don't know. Maybe that's like public knowledge and I don't know. Who knows? But from that video, that's what I could say. Another thing I could say is Lily is really charming. And the thing I love about charm, again, is that you don't have to do much in order to kind of embody it. Now, the one thing, there's 9 marks of charm, but the one main thing that Lily really uses and possesses is acknowledging the other human. When she looks at another person, it's almost as though she's really truly looking at that person's soul. She's seeing that person for who they are in that moment. She's not in her head. She's not thinking about what to say next. She's not judging that person as she looks at them. She's merely just seeing that person. And that is such a strong piece of character, and it is one of the character traits in being a charming person. And Lili Reinhart possesses that quality better than many people I've ever seen. So I'd love to focus on her more. If you're interested in that, put it in the comments, because I have been making my classic charm videos all about women lately. My classic charm videos are my deep video analysis that I take on celebrities and YouTubers and big names that are really charming. If I get enough requests, I'll put it in an upcoming poll for you to vote on in the future. For now, why don't you check out my classic charm episode on Zendaya that I did a couple weeks ago. I think you'll like it. Watch it in 3, 2, 1.